Can you hear it? The plane, the wind blowing through the trees. I don't exactly know what that sound is exactly. This go. It's sort of like a trumpet of some sorts, and I'm surrounded by flowers, wildflowers, but I am a wildflower. She's a wildflower, new birth. It is a new birth. See, standing. Oh, I heard the cock-a-doodle crow. Oopsies. Purple flowers, little purple flowers, little purple flowers. Dandelions are everywhere, but they're not dandelions. So sorry. Those dandelions. I don't know. I call everything dandelions. Daffodils. Daffodils, dandelions, whatever. They're all in the same family. And all around me, all the wildflowers, and food that you can eat. Like I told you, we call it sourweed back in the day. That you can eat. Mother always provides a way. Daddy too. Sitting under the sun. Clouds in the sky, which is cool. Because that sun be kicking. Happy Tuesday. I hesitated on if I was even going to do content today. But they say, you know what? People like to engage. And my tribe likes to see me show up day to day. Military don't sleep. Military don't stop. Military is every day. So I said that. There they go. A-OK all the way. And I don't want my grunts to get. I don't believe I just said the word grunts because now they're mad at me. Listen, I'm not going to. Hey. I'm not gonna listen. All the military, it's my family. I don't separate like that. I mean, I love them all, from the green berets, the red berets, the brown berets, whatever beret you got. I love black berets too. I got a black beret, so and a brown beret too, but different than theirs. But shout out to the berets. Shout out to the beret kids, military brats. April is the month of the military child, better known as brats. What does brat stand for, Val? There is a whole thing that it stands for. Being responsible and something or something. I say brilliant, responsible, and we're tactical as fuck. At least I am. Where am I at? 2 minutes in, 3 minutes in. And I use the word. We do say the word fuck a lot. We do say we go, oh fuck, or for this problem. But the thing about it is, we know how to use the word. You all just cursing for no reason because you think that makes you grown. See, that's something that doesn't happen in most military brats' homes. I would venture to say all military brats, but I don't know all military brats. So let me just talk about mine. Just to be cussing all the time. No. That just came through, so I guess that was a confirmation in its own way. Since my phones are hacked, but that's the funny thing. If you hacked into my phone, then they hacked into you. You did not know that about me. I think this laugh might have come as a combination of Sandra Bullock, which is an actress I actually do like, and just in me. It's just. Have I always been laughing like this? I've always been laughing. I've always been laughing at this. I find the humor in the weirdest shit. Like I find the humor in what's going on with this. It's good that humor is healing. That's what I say. Humor is healing. And that's a little bit of the reason why now everybody's saying AOK all the way. Well, thank you, because you're giving us free publicity and we love it. Thank you. You're doing exactly what we want you to do. No, but yeah, but I haven't eaten food yet. I gotta go and eat some food. I gotta go and drink some coffee. It is magenta, T-Mobile magenta perks day. So, you know, I got a $4 pizza. I'm not gonna pass that up, okay? I'm like, Val. Cheese, yeah, I know. Bread, yeah, I know. My body's already suffering from that whole jar of peanut butter that I got a couple of days ago, and it's practically gone. You know me, you know what time I'm on. When I start feeling a little stressed or a little angsty, a little anxiety, somebody's watching me. Fuck you, bitch. All of you look like douches to me. There goes the butterfly. Mommy's stupid. Yes, ma'am. Stay on your north node side. Was I about to go south node? I didn't think so. I mean, even I see, you know, it started to make me mad a little bit. I started to see some of my military people dancing off that song too. But they're like, Val, they're like you. Did it ever occur to you? Did it ever occur to you that they're using that song? Somebody's watching me, because they're playing in their face too. Like they wanted to play in yours. Now you're using their own stuff to play. Somebody's watching me. Yes, it's us. We're watching you. I just barely woke up. Can you tell I got bedhead Betty hair? Hello, waspy. So they cut Megan's set off at Coachella. You know, I love how they spin Coachella like it's all great and it's all that, and Lady Gaga did all that and blah 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 blah. But if you talk to the real people at Coachella, they say this shit was a bomb. That crowd was dead. It's all dead. It's all druggers and druggies and people who just, you know, want to. And there go the drugs. I smell the drugs right there as the bird just flew over me. I mean, like, yeah. But no. But, you know, that's all people want to do. They go there, they get high, they get drunk, they piss in the streets, they piss everywhere. It's like, why would you? You know what? Concerts like that. I mean, I've been to enough concerts to know that there's just like, and I did like Burning Man. I wanted to go to Burning Man, yo. Coachella's just a cheap version of Burning Man, or maybe it's a different version of Burning Man. But it's like all those concerts out in the desert show. That is number one is a shit show. Number one is a sacrifice, because I'm pretty sure somebody died. You may or may not have heard about that. And Travis performed, right? Scott, yeah, or whatever. You welcome him back after all of that. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure at least one person that, well, people been dying all weekend in weird kind of ways, being just in weird kind of ways. But I'm okay. So, you know, we're not even gonna talk about that today, because I got food. It's Magenta Day. It's T-Mobile for all those high prices you charge us for phones that don't work, you know, half the time. But hey, how we doing? You're fine. So how can she have a house in her name, pay her own bills, pay her own lot rent, got her own car in her name, which she pays for too? Paid for, but then, you know, I had to get a hot water heater that, you know, so I had to do what I had to do. I particularly do not like going to loan companies, but you know what? And we lucky we got them, and you got some who will actually work with you, especially if you're good about what you do. Hey, birdie. Hey, Mockingbird. I see you. Mockingbird just came up right on that fence. Wait a minute, flip it. Now you're hiding. You're right there. You see the tail. Okay, now you just went down. Shh. No, and there you go. The minute I take the camera off of you, then you show. No pictures. Maybe it's a bird, maybe it's a drone. Anyway, maybe it's a spirit animal. Hey, baby. Hey. Now, could that be a mockingbird? Could that be a cardinal? Could that be a robin? You are the mockingbird that just went there. Cardinal, robin, sparrow. I got so much to learn. Okay, I got to learn in my bird languages. You know how, like, you know, and I got, I, that's the mockingbird. That's the mockingbird right there. Hey, baby. Just eating food. Can you see it? I don't know. Where's my finger at? Okay. 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 So she'd rather talk to spirits and ghosts and her, you know, and animals and trees and bees than people. Yeah, because some people just don't work for me. Most people don't work for me. I mean, you know, actually everything right now is working for me. But that's another thing. Squawk, 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 squawk. But and this is before coffee. Yeah, this is me being me. That hermit card that you all talk about, that person that's happy being by herself. Do I have to be in the hill? Be in the hills. Been in the hills. I grew up in Seabrook Hills. I also grew up on Deep Creek Road. I didn't know that these were streets that people were afraid to go. So the funny thing about it is that you got these little entertainment or these little Hollywood foes. And like I said, Houston ain't got shit on me. And I used to like, you know, I almost was starting to turn off some of my own family. So I apologize for that because there were some little muggles out in Houston that made me slap back. And you know, Val Jones, I mean, I'm a military brat. So when I slap back, but I slap back with facts. So, you know, you check me out on that. But, you know, I started to see all these Houston cars around me, and I'm like, okay, is it bad Houston or is it good Houston? Because Houston, we got a problem. That problem might be me, but it's like, once again, that was my family said, we got you. Like, do we look like we rolling up on you like that? We're keeping those from rolling up on you. Thank you. I appreciate that because they remembered that time. I remember it several years ago when I was at Brooklyn Pizza. Shh, I'm not going to Brooklyn today. Don't tell them though. They get enough money from me. My family knows. But I mean, it's a deal, man. It's like coupons, like coupon day. When you got, my mommy was a queen of coupons. You know what? You would think that you see how lavish my mom dressed, and she really had hats that were made of mink, real mink, not fake mink. And like her mink coat. Where did that go? I think it went to one of my aunt's show. I think it went to the one that. There's always one in the family. The one who did not, I don't understand what type of curse is that. I don't. I just know there are a lot of curses across the river. And it's that somebody's wanting me to, all of a sudden, no, and no. I remember a long time ago, this white man, when I was selling magazines to the military, we personally targeted the military, and we would beef up. Like if you were E1, we would beef you up to an E2, and then we would lock you into a contract for 6 years. That really, you know, when I did the thought process on that could ruin the credit, and probably did for many of you. And then you just getting an E1, and you just got married and just got 1 or 2 children and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I started to do the math, and I'm like, I can't. My mind and my soul is not good at that. And I was good. I realized that I could be that person that, oh my God, I'm that chick that could sell that could sell snow to the Eskimos. I don't want to do that for evil, yo. That's boom. I heard that. I did hear that. So see, it's not the coffee, it's not the CBD, it's me. And I heard that confirmation too. So the military confirming, and the birds are confirming, and whatever that is, whoever that is confirming, I hear all of that too. That's something else. That's just, vehicles doing what vehicles do. Oh no, that's a helicopter. that's my man coming through. No. That's also something with Pisces too. Yeah, Yanu. See, I see, like I don't know, you don't be watching me, but she said she's delusional. But am I though? Now look who's delusional. Looks like everything that I said done came out. Bip, bip, bip. I hear you, Crow. Bip, 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 bip. Everything I came out has been right on point. But you said I'm the crazy one up in this joint. How'd that album go? How'd that book go? How'd that concert go? Okay, let me tell you something about, when they turn off the, like I said, there's a lot of stuff, just like a lot of stuff in the military you'll never hear, some of the bad things. But same thing with Coachella, my dear. I bet you some people died. But let's talk about, Megan Thee Stallion, who be riding high with that hot sauce. That hot sauce. Yet they cut your hot sauce off. Probably because she had gone over. Now here's the thing. If you're late on your set or whatever, they don't really give a damn, because there's money to be made. I mean, I think these people do this for free. I'm not sure, but I heard people do Coachella. They really don't get that much paid for Coachella. It's a promotional gig. Whoever gets, well, never mind. I'm not even into that shit. But so many people, and I mean, how do these kids make this money? How do kids make that money to go and do stuff like that? It's because they be grifting a lot of people, and that's a fact. You think these kids be working? These kids don't know how to work like that. Look, they're the schemers, they're the con artists, and this is what I know. This is what I know. Ask Johnny Somali and that Russian Vitiligo. You know what? You go, here's the difference. Well, I don't understand why. You're being set up. That's all I'm going to say. I keep telling you, local and state prison is different than federal prison, okay? And federal prison, at international federal prison, is even different than federal prison here, okay? You go to other countries, you let little boo-boo the fool, I'm going here to get some butt implants and some lip implants, and you never hear about them again, do you? They set you up. Bad things, I see a lot of bad things, I see a lot of bad drug dealers trying to make money off of you. God, you're an interesting bird. The bird is saying that's true. And you literally want to make money off of the people who support and protect you. We should fuck you all up in a variety of ways. See, daughter, that's why I'm in hermit mode, okay? I'm channeling my happy place. Because it's still Holy Week. Still Holy Week. It is still Holy Week. It's still Holy Week. So I apologize for some of the words that have come out of my mouth, okay? Because I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised, just cursing, just cursing and cursing and cursing like they do on these songs. And now you got these kids cursing and they wonder where they go wrong. And I'm like, you got kids that want to come and curse around Miss Fee. And I'm like, oh, truly, you didn't have a good mommy and daddy, because you about to see the real me. Like, don't let your gangster kid get that gangster ass beat. I'm the type of person, I'll beat everybody in the motherfucking streets. But she's just 69 years old, 69 years old. And like, I woke up this morning, I was sore last night, because I did 5 whole freaking miles. I did the long walk yesterday, okay? Right after the canoe hike. What time am I on? Some of y'all can barely make it from your bed to your refrigerator. That's not the time I'm on. Looking like you 300 pounds overweight, and yet you gonna do what to me? Like, what? How can you even? Be kind. You can afford to be kind. Show your good side. What is the moon in today? But the moon is in Scorpio. The crows say, go ahead, say what you gotta say. I love my crows. We slipping out of our dark side, but then we back to the good side. That's how it goes. Everybody can't do me. Everybody can't be me. I know, right? See, you think I'm just delusional. See, she's crazy. She's talking to birds, but the birds talk back to me. Now everybody's talking to birds for the narrative. Okay, go ahead and do you. I'm happy for you, but who did it first? Remember, if I was crazy, then how crazy can you be since you making that shit up? But anyway, the real Truman Show. Wow, got all these astrologers or wannabe astrologers on a hold. Are we doing astrology today? No, I don't feel like it. Okay, I'm talking to the birds. I didn't even think I was gonna do this. It's Tuesday. I got some. I got some food. I got some coffee to do. I got some things. I got some cleaning to do. That's what I'm doing this week. I'm cleaning up my timelines. Literally, I'm cleaning up my timelines. I'm cleaning up my social media. I'm cleaning up my house, and I'm cleaning up me. But I stay clean though. I really do. Oh, this is shirt Midnight Poet, that the National Black Theater Arts. I always get that alphabets go screw in my head sometimes. National Black Theater Art, National Theater Black. I don't know. They used to have up in Winston-Salem. Winston-Salem. They might have it again. Which reminds me, somebody just got me, and then my phone went, nope. I was trying to because I went and saw the street that was on. I'm like, we're a little lounge. No, you're not a little lounge down there in Fayetteville. What time are you on? I'm looking at that because I do all of that. I vet all of that. I'm looking at that like, it's like somebody having a club on my street. I know where that area is. Didn't I tell you I didn't do Fayetteville a long time ago? Because Fayetteville is not good for me. Fayetteville is not good for me. And it's also on Dogwood Festival week. Oh, fuck no. We're not doing that. You're not going to sacrifice me for a little bit of money. Want me to come there for an hour and a half to do what? To make, people who never liked me laugh? Oh, no. Didn't I say I didn't do Fayetteville and I wasn't doing really anything for several months? But you had to test that, which gets back to the guy, which see how I do that. See, this is my Gemini mind, like tying it all in, because everything I do is a tie-in. It's that everything I do is a tie-in. All of my strings are attached to whatever it is that's going on in my life. That's why I can do this every day and every night. I have billions and billions and billions of stories, and they're all real. I don't need a script, and I don't need a pill. I don't need someone to tell me what I should do or what I shouldn't do. I need you to step out of my face. And if you're the one that's been lying about everything, then bitch, no, you have been replaced. If you were a friend, you're not now. If you were kin, you're not now. If you were, I don't care whatever you be, but whatever happens, you're going to bring respect when you come around me. Do what you want to on your time. But when you're in my energy, if you so choose to make it in my energy, then you know what? Know that I'm like, there goes the robin right there. There's always planes in the air. There's always eyes in the air. There's always eyes in these trees. Might be eyes on the birds. You never know if that's a robin or a drone. That's the funny thing about the U.S. military. People think they know about the military and never been in the military all their life. People think that they're ready to go. Hey, I'm USA, I'm USA. But they really, really know, right? Like, would they protect, actually, ask yourself, would the military really protect you if you were going to get somebody like me? And then you would go, well, who is somebody like you? Well, now I think a few people are saying, well, she ain't one of us. There you go. Bing, 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 bing. You move to the top of the first grade. But you still have a whole whatever. That I'm done with that. So people who clearly some of their GEDs don't even work, and I laugh. Common sense. It's common sense. A child. That's what I say. A child can know more things than most adults do because they're closer to God. But a child is always in a state of learning, whereas all these big roid rage, I'm a king, now Saturn is saying, and you're what? You're a child to me. You're nothing to me. You're being humbled by a higher, much higher entity. You can bring out your devils and your demons, and trust me, I keep telling you, you don't want me to bring out my devils and my demons because they're bigger than yours. No! The crow says, say it. No. With the pollen. It's the stuff I could say. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Now I think it's hella funny, but mommy said no, not today. Yeah, that Robin is like right. You thinking? Now the crow is that way. Or excuse me, the crows are right there. Excuse me, I see you. I see the both of you. Ow. I guess that's my cue to go inside. So that's Miss Val's content for today. Did you get something out of it? But so Miss Hot Sauce got her set cut off. Well, you should have got off stage. That's what happens with a lot of these artists who think they're the rage, and they don't realize like the people who came before you, who did it so much better than you, it's the stuff that you were given, and what did you do with that? And yet still, it's the people who support you. You want to claim that you give back, but you really don't. You're bossy, you're arrogant, and there was a time that I thought, you know what, you got some bars, but bitch, you're shitty. You're shitty and you're trashy. And all you hoes that come after me, I'm telling you, you're going to see bars of another kind from me. Bitch, okay, there goes the butterfly. Butterfly, 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 butterfly. We don't speak of them because they're not in our reality. And they're really not. They should have never ever came for me with their bars, their thoughts, their this, their that, or whatever it be. You did. Listen, I know industry takes care of industry, but guess who takes care of me? Not the same for you. And then you get mad, you cry like a baby, but you got that hot sauce, bitch. Maybe you didn't fuck the right person. And where's Tory Lanez when you need him, right? I don't believe I said that. That was rude. That was mean. Or not. And see, that's another thing. All you little Tory No. Scam call. Oh, wait. That was this call from Washington, D.C. But it says scam caller. Well, if it's important, you call back. Call back. If it's important. That's the funny thing about it. If it's important, they will call back. I answer phones, but I was right in the middle of something, you know. But it's funny how I said that. And then the phone, like, no. So that can go either one or two ways. I'm either hitting the point today or I'm hitting that point today. Or that was a confirmation. Okay. Y'all are you folks are destined for jail. I've never seen people who are such a fail. You literally live to fail. You see all that glossy, that mask, and that fraudulent shit, and you really think, and the industry got you thinking that you are that bitch. Gender not specific, because we know men are bitches too, and men can be bigger bitches than you ladies. That is true. But here's the deal. If I decide to go into bitch mode, I mean, I heard this from long time ago. You don't want Miss ValJones to go in bitch mode, because I could be the biggest bitch that it ever could be. I will bring the devil down to his knees, and this just could be bars. I could be just rapping out a bar. But you know, what do you see right now? And I don't have to have everything that you have to be a star. Real ones, the real ones. Do you know how most people don't even live like that? They're setting you up. It's sad. I just want good in the community. I want good in my house. I want good for me. You know, I say community, but like, you know what? I want good for the community that protects me. I want good for the community that protects me. I want good for the real friends and family that are around me. But if you're a lying sack of shit, then fuck it. 6 feet. The pollen is hitting today. I think I said what I had to say. I'm going to tell you another story one time about, oh yeah, we're going to 30 minutes, about, when Bobby Womack wouldn't get off the stage either. But I'll do that on another ValJones, okay, we'll save that for another time. ValJones Stories and Radio. And they were wanting me to get him off this is Bobby Womack, and he's a Pisces too, and he was drunk too. You want me to pull Bobby Womack off because Sir Charles Jones coming in with all his, where is Sir Charles today? All Joneses are not all Joneses, okay? If that was you trying to set me up to, bitch, how you and your mom... I bought woo-woo. Woo-woo. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes in the community, good vibes in the community, good vibes. Good vibes in the air, good vibes everywhere. See how I alchemize that? I'm not going to stay mad or say, I'm not even mad. I'm just giving real stories and giving facts. I can do this all day and all night. If I could get paid to do what I do, man, that would be a happy life for me for eternity. Oh, wait, Val, I think you are. Yeah, that might be true. I mean, best security in the entire universe. And what if I'm not lying about that? So how can I be the worst and the best too? Everybody that lied about me and said I wasn't nothing want to spin the block and spend some time with me. One of those muggles, you. Ralph. The talking. No. How you doing, bro? He knows exactly who I'm talking to. I just like, what did you do? See, you have one side of my tribe that says go in and do it. And then the other side of my tribe is saying, don't worry about it. But if you so choose, we will support you. Because we're only talking bars, right? We're only talking about spitting bars. I'm like, I'm not going out here shooting up people in reality. But bitch, if you coming to shoot me, you going to be dead. You going to be dead. R.I.P. Your family going to need a fish fry and some money to put you to sleep or whatever it be. You know, there's some old people, too, that I wonder what happened to them. There's some people I wonder, too, that what happened to them. There are a couple people I wonder what happened to them. There's a lot. People got really weird. I mean, they got really weird, like really super queery weird, super queer and weird. Truly, you should have learned by now. Don't come for me with that dumb shit. But if you so choose, okay, then I'll be that teacher. I'm that chick. I'm that brat. It is the month of the military child, and I want all the military children to see someone who represents who she is. I might be a little Luna Lovegood. I might be that chick. I might be a little Alice in Wonderland, a little Dorothy too. I mean, you know, all military brats. We're all oddities in what we are and what we do. We're a different type of breed. We are what the world needs. We are the ones. We're the evolution, because we can be about war and peace. And we are about love. We love so sincerely. And so we love our friends, but we start to learn early on. Like, you know, we get friends and then we go away. Or we get friends and they go away. It's just a part of a military child, okay? And then our parents, it's the same thing about our parents. We could see our parents and not wonder if our parents are going to come back. You don't think there's real anxiety in that? So when douchey starts, hey, getting titty, somebody watching me, bitch, you should have never, ever, you and Tyler should have never played out of your league. If you heifers ever come up in my face, I swear on everything that's holy, I will slap the truth right into you. You think I'm scared of you? Something just hit my hand, said, ooh, there goes the butterfly. Yes, mother. North Node. There goes the wasp. The wind's already blowing. You're right. Somebody is watching you. But it's not the ology crew. And it's not the folks that are trying, well, it might be the folks who are trying to humiliate you now. The humiliation ritual, that's a real thing. And they tried to humiliate me. So now I decided to, how do you like a taste of what you do and what you see? Clive, I is not Mariah. You don't mess with God's purity. You hooded cats. I have so many things going on in my mind right now. And the birth, don't do that, don't do that. Let it go, let it go. Honestly, what was it I heard somebody say? They wanted a taste of my madness, and it made them insane. You have no idea about the depths of my pain, because I make this look way too easy, and you all really are way too lame. But I'm good, and I know how to stay in my lane. And that's right on cue. Get anxiety. I don't have anxiety, and there is somebody watching you. It's us. Well, I'm not watching you. I just be watching my tribe. I choose to have a better view. Military brats. You have military brats who can sing, who can rap, who can act, who can write, who can do many things, of which I'm a representative of all of what military brats can do. Confirmation! But if you want to hold us to that standard, to make us lesser and play devil games on us, we will destroy all of you. There's a reason why people are scared of the U.S. military. And with that in mind, reminding you, brats are about love. But you want to play shitty games on us? I can make you bleed and my hands can be left bloodless. We're not the Nepo brats. We're not the ghetto brats. We're not the super rich brats. We're military brats. And we trust us. Happy Tuesday. Did it do good? Sun's out. Yes, it did. So look, go out and have a great day. Get some coffee, get some food, and I'm going to sleep, okay? Oof, Paul. Anyway, bye. Have a good day.